Hi everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to another episode of Pounds and Inches. This is Ryan. I'm Bethany, and today we're going to be talking to you about our post-Genconhaul and all things post-Gencon. We do apologize. We wanted to get this to you sooner, but we went to bed right away when we came home on Sunday. And then on Monday, we made this video, and I didn't press record. So, here you go.
Yay! Better late than never. This content will be relevant for months to come, so
yeah,
it doesn't really matter.
So as you guys know, we like to let you know what's happening with us health-wise before we get into everything. And the biggest thing is that we're just doing another round of Whole30. We really like the program. I understand that it's just a program. You're not meant, you're not meant to follow it forever. And so we're just wanting to realign our diets before the crazy year of school starts.
Yeah, focus on those natural, closer to the source foods. I think it's really good for us. For me, Gencon, I got all the steps, all of them. So I'm feeling good about that, but I also ate all of the food. So more or less just cancel each other out.
But enough about that.
Let's talk about Gencon. All right, so the first thing is obviously a heavy purchasing convention, and we partook in the heavy purchasing. So we're not going to show you everything we bought, but just we're going to give you quick 2-3 items that we both liked. I'll start. I really liked the Merlin expansions. I got 2 of them there from the Queen booth, both signed by Stefan Fell, so I'm pretty stoked about that.
All right, one of the things that I got was this very nice handcrafted pen, so I was pretty excited about that. I have 2, so now I have a set.
All right. There's also a Castles of Burgundy promo. It's called the Team Game. I don't know anything about it, but I know that I love Castles of Burgundy, and it's also from Feld. So I want to see what that's about.
So my all-time favorite tea company, Dryad Tea, was there. But wait, there's more. There's these 2 other tea companies. I was spoiled with tea.
So yeah, you'll be set for a little while.
I'll be set for like 2 years. I'm so excited.
We picked up the Unicorn Glitter Luck Cloud Stacking. That is a game that we bought for our eldest daughter, and we've already played it several times. It's a blast.
And then the last one that I wanted to highlight was Periodic. I remember seeing this, I think it was on Kickstarter a year or so ago, and I wanted it then. And so when I saw that it was going to be at Gen Con, it was a no-brainer for me.
In addition to being a con with lots of purchase opportunities, there's also tons of events, so we're going to talk about a couple of those. The first one I want to mention is Queen Games had a kind of a press release, which thanks to our friends at SAHM Reviews, I got an invitation to as well. So shout out to them and go check them out if you get a chance. So we got to hear about some upcoming releases. Stefan Feld was there, which is where I got his signature. Also, he's going to be releasing a miniatures game. So I don't even have any idea what that's going to be like, but I know that I want it, and I know that I'm intrigued. Also, courtesy of Queen Games, we're going to have a promotion coming up soon, so stay tuned for that.
All right, my favorite event, as I'm sure you guys know, was the Orc Stomp. Yay! The best 5K in gaming. I just love getting together with a bunch of nerds who actually care about health. It's just breaking this stereotype that doesn't exist anymore for the majority of geek culture, and I enjoyed that. And I got a PR.
Yeah. And this is our first time sponsoring that event as well. We just liked what they're doing, and it was a good mesh for our board games and health combinations. We sponsored the water table, and our daughter and I got to cheer on everybody as they were running past and hand out some water, so that was a really great time.
Huge shout out to Motley Kids. We did so many kids events that were run by Motley Kids, and it was amazing. They were able to keep both our 6-year-old and our 2-year-old equally entertained for the same program. And for those of you who have kids with that spacing, you understand how that's a big deal. They just did an amazing job, and they liked kids. They didn't just do it to get into Gen Con for free. They actually liked your kids.
I didn't realize that was a thing.
Yeah, people volunteer all the time for things they don't care about to get in free.
Okay, well, shame on them, but thank you to Motley Kids for being great to our kids.
Yeah.
There was this really awesome button exchange from Catan. Our kids are probably upstairs talking about the button exchange right now. That's probably what you're hearing them talk about. Mm-hmm. But you start with the bag of these resources, just like in Catan. The 5 different resources. There's wood, stone, you get it. Anyway, so you start with 5 of one of them. You have to go around to other kids and trade them. Hey, I'll give you a brick for my lumber or whatever. And at the end of the whole thing, if you manage to get one of all 5 resources due to trading, you get an extra little button pin of the robber. So that was awesome, and that was a lot of fun. We had trading those down.
Gencon is wonderful, but that does not mean it's wonderful 24/7.
That's right.
Do you guys remember how I was talking about how I was so excited about the shuttle from our hotel to the convention center, back to the hotel? We didn't have to worry about parking. We could just put the stroller in the shuttle while we go. Do you guys remember me talking about that?
I remember.
You guys remember that?
I do remember.
Well, see, here's the thing. One of the days that they were supposed to pick me up, I'm standing outside. It's 20 minutes late, and I had already collapsed the stroller and trying to contain the toddler by an intersection because I didn't want to have her in the stroller to collapse it, because I did that the day before and it was really awkward. But they're 20 minutes late. I can't figure out why they're late. So I call the hotel. Oh, they tried calling me, but there's not going to be a shuttle. So here I am stranded at Gencon with my 2 children. I was about to walk when Ryan walked back to the hotel because it's only 2.5 miles. And as you might be able to hear, the children were not excited about that. But a friend in our group had the great idea of Ryan just getting a lift to the hotel and then driving and picking us up. But gosh darn it, for those of you with small children, just pity me. That's all. It was over. It's over.
My negative experience was with one of our seminars that I was really excited about. I'm in the middle of kind of trying to get a game designed and published and that kind of stuff, and just I wanted to see how to pitch to publishers. So that was the name of the seminar, was how to pitch your game to publishers.
This is just so good. I can't wait for you to hear it.
So the guy didn't show up for 32 minutes. By then, half the class had already left. He walks in, he's kind of rude, doesn't apologize, tells some kind of like weird sexist joke, and then proceeds to talk about how you should store your games on a pallet, and if you don't store them properly on the pallet, that they'll get mildew, and that explained in detail what a pallet was for those of us who didn't know what a pallet was.
Oh, and there's 2 ways to publish your game.
Yeah, there's 2 ways to publish your game. By yourself or through a publisher. Oh, thanks. I guess I didn't realize those were the 2 options. And thank goodness you told me about what a pallet was. So then the next thing he goes on to talk about as an example of, publishing a game was Monopoly. So this is, a group of board gamers in 2019 wanting to publish their game through established companies in the board gaming hobby. So when you mention Monopoly, you lose all credibility of what games you know about. And it turns out, after the fact, we found out he had never actually published a game before, or designed a game that has been published. This guy had no credibility of why he was running this seminar. If I did my research ahead of time, I would have learned that and not gone. But yeah, so at that point when he mentioned Monopoly, the other half of the class who hadn't already left from him being late stood up in unison and walked out. It was horrible.
Yeah, but that's, and we didn't sleep. Well, Ryan didn't sleep. I slept a little bit more than Ryan, but that's just part of the Gen Con experience.
Yeah.
But we did see some really fun costumes while we were there.
Yeah, I don't love cosplay. I don't think that's the reason why I go to conventions anyways.
It's so much fun. I love it.
But that being said, when I do see something that's just fun and unique, I want to shout it out. So I saw Doc Ock, a woman wearing a Doc Ock costume from the Spider-Verse movie. That was super funny and cool.
I saw a complete Bob's Burgers family, and it was because they were an actual family. So it was the 2 parents and then these 3 kids all dressed up, and I thought that was cute.
There's a hilarious ska techno band from like the 90s called the Aquabats, and they all have like kind of superhero personas, and I saw someone wearing the Bat Commander, which is the lead singer of that band outfit, and it's just such a weird thing that only I would know out of everyone at Gen Con. I'm one of like, I don't know, maybe 10 people that probably was like, Bat Commander, right? Yeah, Bat Commander. And so that was really funny.
You made her day, though.
Yeah, it was fun.
We also saw a warrior Anna, and the reason why I thought that was awesome is we're on one end of the hallway, and she's walking the other end, and our eldest goes, "Is that warrior Anna?" And she heard it, and then she like beeline to our eldest, so that was really cool.
This is Anna from Frozen, not just like
Oh
some
my gosh,
random
everybody
person named
knows.
Anna.
Frozen is so ingrained into our pop culture that when I say Anna, everybody knows exactly who I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
warrior Anna could be just a warrior named Anna. This was Anna from Frozen, dressed as a warrior.
Meme this.
Let it go. So there's many people in Thor costumes, and some of them were pretty great. I won't give away any spoilers, but in the Endgame movie, the Thor takes on a different appearance, and someone was dressed as Thor from Endgame specifically, and it was hilarious and great.
I saw also a little ladybug in Cat Noir, and they were so cute.
All right, so enough about costumes. In addition to buying a bunch of games, we demoed a ton of games.
That some of them we then bought.
Some of them we then bought, which we'll point out. But there was one game from Peaceable Kingdom, which is a publisher all about co-op games for kids, and we love them. But our daughter got to demo Lemonade Shake Up, and that was super fun. She had a great time playing that.
One of the games that I was able to demo with our eldest was this game right here, Mountains, and you're basically hiking and trying to accomplish these different things while you're hiking, and we enjoyed it, obviously.
We purchased it. There's a game called The Color Monster. It was a really cool looking game, had these big chunky wood pieces, but similar to Sunny and Stormy Day, it was more than just a game. It was a chance for kids to express their emotions and what makes them angry and what makes them happy and what calms them. And it was a really fun way to open up those communication lines with kids.
And I finally got to see how Sagrada is played. I know that's an older game and everybody already knows how to play it, but I had never played it before, so I was able to see it, and it's just so pretty. I think that's like the 4th time I said pretty today, but it's so pretty.
Speaking of pretty, Black Orchestra, the Hitler assassination game.
Hashtag transition fail.
Yeah. Well, anyways, that game is fantastic. Wow, really had a good time playing that. I recommend it highly.
And then, of course, Fire in the Library, which I'm really excited about. It's just a push your luck game of trying to get the books out of the library, and it was fun how they did it. So I look forward to getting a full playthrough of that.
So that is our Gen Con wrap up for 2019. There's tons of good games here. We'll be talking about them for a little while as we kind of play through them, review them, and just have fun with all the things and the memories that we had making. We spent a lot of time with our kids this year, way more than in the past. So it was just a really great convention for us.
Oh, I wanted to let people know who are watching our video that it did work out great being able to go home early and swim with the girls or to the hotel early. It actually was really great for me to break it up and not feel overwhelmed. So I said that was one of the things I was hoping to happen, and it did happen. And we didn't write it down, but I wanted to mention it. Okay.
All right, and I got to hang out late with all the friends and play the games late into the night.
It really worked out perfectly.
Go us. As always, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, check out all of our latest videos, and there's going to be a lot of them coming. Subscribe there. We're also on Instagram at BNFigs, where we're taking all kinds of cool photos of board games and all the different things we saw at Gen Con and beyond. We are on Facebook, Ryan and Bethany Board Game Reviews. We are on Twitter at Ryan and Bethany 1, and we do have our blog on BoardGameGeek.com. It's called Pounds and Inches, where we get a little bit more into the details of our health journey.
All right, well, this is Ryan, and I'm Bethany, encouraging you to play games, live healthy, and create moments. Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.